What's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Levi, and we're here for what might be the final episode of Beacon Pines. We are at chapter 8. We know there's only 2 chapters left, 8 and 9, and this game is wrapping up in plot. The last episode, we discovered the secret underground base with Mr. Nuncreed, kind of dropping in on us through the tubes. And we also infiltrated Grand's base. And in this episode, we are hopefully going to be finding out the secrets of the source. So let's jump right into chapter 8.
The cold, hard truth.
The cold, hard truth.
Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera, as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth.
Interesting that we're getting the story from Beck's perspective. I wonder if we'll be able to play as her.
All of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Alright, so we're back into Frozen Beacon Pines. And it looks like we're gonna get the whole crew. So I imagine we're gonna play as Luca still. That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids in there, or Rollo. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. He's so concerned about him pissing himself. Didn't feel like we traveled that far. So, in this timeline, we have never been to Frozen Beacon Pines. So where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Alright. So, the game wants us to go that way. Can I explore a bit? Because I didn't really get to explore the first time we were here. I can't go see Dad. Unfortunate. So, we know we have to throw a snowball at the sign. This looks familiar. Yeah. Maybe we can clear off the snow? No time. Nuncreed's getting away. Oh, I guess we have to go straight to the source. Oh, can I pick up the fireworks? Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of the town. Oh, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rollo, stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective? Kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pines citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. Okay, but are the fireworks here? Are they behind this tree? I can't. Alright, we'll go to the source. I'll stop delaying.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
Yep, there's Gran, or Juniper.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. You drop that, you've doomed the whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed the whole town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. Is Joseph the founder? You and your co-conspirators? Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
You're gonna use us to like get her to stop? Listen to your grandma, Luca. I read that in Gran's voice. Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadily steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice
Yeah, that would have hurt. That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself.
Oh shit, I gotta yell.
Peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change. There's change again. Very convenient that your wages happened to line your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
All right, chapter 9.
Amid a blur
Ooh,
of
decision.
emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
And in the stillness, he began to weep or hum. Oh, fuck. I think weep makes more sense. But if you remember how we got the hum emblem, we got it from this pretty much exact same scene when Mr. Kerr had tackled Iggy and they kind of fell over the edge. And Kerr was like, yeah, I'm 25 and I can still play my part in theater and whatnot. And he started humming. Right? Like, we got this emblem from this exact same scene with different characters. So part of me kind of feels like that's the way to go. I don't know.
And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody.
Oh, it's getting sentimental. I thought it was going to be car related, but it just got really sentimental.
It was the only thing that could calm his mind.
Oh, it's like, what do you call it? Like when you like try to cure trauma with like past experience, like good past experiences.
The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay.
Oh, this music's going to hit too.
That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother.
I'm going to fucking sob.
Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
Oh, he dropped to his knees.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note. Luca lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo. The only people who call me that are Dad and your mother. Is she actually her mom?
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes. eyes, trying to see more clearly.
Oh, she's...
He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother.
Oh, shit.
Only smaller, older, changed.
Mom? That's right, Buckaroo. Mom!
Luca
fuck,
sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were... gone? You should have known I'd never abandoned my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an
Oh.
appeal for forgiveness.
Fuck, man. This is some, like, Made in Abyss level shit. How? You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd pieced it together by now. You were exposed. Oh, that's why she's older. It does speed up life. Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until Perennial Harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then, what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now there's a better way to stop Perennial Harvest. The cold, hard truth.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. Oh shit, we're gonna make a stand. Oh, Joseph's like got hit with everything. His fucking best friend's wife is still alive. You don't understand, he always wins. Nah, not now.
Chapter 9.
Chapter 9, we're gonna finish the
Devil You
game.
Know.
Nope, chapter 9, The Devil You Know. Whoops.
7 months ago,
7?
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under Perennial Harvest.
Oh shit, we're gonna get Eleanor's backstory.
She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door bust open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus Liquamen. There were dozens of them. Every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
And that is what change is all about. Ah, this game hit me really hard, dude. That scene was intense. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. And that's where everyone froze over. How great is that? This man is a liar! Excuse me? I will not. This town has a dangerous secret, and Perennial Harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd, and just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave a town for a few days. But why they had us evacuated? Miss Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Von Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just as sneaky as the Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true, and now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable, so that she can get the help she needs. Alright, Joseph, come clutch. She's not the one who's disturbed. Let's go, Nun Creed. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Hello, Solomon. Is he the founder? Oh, is Solomon the villain the whole time? Oh, shit. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Or did he find a... Is Solomon actually sharper and he found a way to reverse it? Oh, shit. I think I just cracked the code. Yes, sir. Yeah, and Joseph was like, he'll always have you keep saying yes, sir. Take them away. No, I want them to see this. The ever-tempestuous Eleanor Von Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter. Your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for the rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed on.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Founder, you are... It is him. You are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Oh, he found a way to manipulate it? You gonna turn it
A
sharper?
triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
Body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh shit.
A hushed horror gripped the crowd. This is
There he is.
a story about change.
What? No. Oh, that voice. Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. The festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Sharper Valentine. Festival. Ha! Wonderful!
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Sharper, you malicious bastard! Oh, we got the malice. Ooh. I'm glad you're back, so I can tell you that your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
Well, they let Juniper go. You coward! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Do you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy! Ew. I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. I get the feeling that Eris isn't on Sharper's side. The opportunity to prove yourself in my absence. Squandered. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. Damn. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting my time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense, the people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because you left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. They are really hammering down choice. No matter. Cheer up. You're about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. I think Kerr is supposed to be Walt's replacement. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Aw, Dawn, are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? Ha! You think that puffed up blatherskate could have accomplished all this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
Oh, Dawn.
I planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Oh, Kerr's not even real! Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinary at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. Kerr's a piece of shit, dude. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Wait. So this Bill Kerr was a Pat C the whole time? Good job, Rolo. Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha! The young hero. I've kept an eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity, if things would have gone a bit differently. You might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. That's fact. Most valuable resource right there. But well worth it. Ah.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Oh.
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image.
Okay. I gotta guess I fucked up when I hummed. I don't know, we got a really heartfelt scene, so I'm kind of glad that I clicked hum, but maybe I should have just let Gran fucking blow up the shit. But, or not Gran, Mom. I guess they're calling her Mom now. Ah,
The
jeez.
fertilizer factory soon reopened for business.
But it looks like Sharper won in this timeline.
Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
Well,
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
okay. Fuck, okay. I can come and weep here. I can go be the chill cop, which I don't think will do anything. Struggle, change, tickle, strange, fight or flight, accept, refuse. Where'd that malice token come in? Because I just got a malice thing, right? There's struggle or change. Surely it's not back here, right? Yeah. I guess I have to weep. Because I'm assuming chill just changed. It's like how much information I know. And we already know this timeline doesn't lead anywhere. So I guess I will click weep. Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed as if to give him the stage, and in the stillness he began to weep.
And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This all makes sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I
She
promise.
stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalty falls. Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea,
Oh, I cut it off by accident. Whoops.
she smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation.
This is gonna freeze everyone over, though. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out.
The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, you must be willing to.
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
And everything's fucked.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror. There was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end.
Okay, so that's also an ending.
Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Okay, wait, what the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? 'Cause that's a fucking ending too. Okay, I guess I can just go back and do all the ones I haven't done. Which is literally just Tickle and Chill.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this, just gotta play it cool.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping
They were the
to conjure
protagonists.
some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Okay. Okay, I guess we'll choose Tickle, because that's the only one we have left. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey Tish, want to see something cool? Yep. Check it.
Beck lunged
Check it.
forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yep. Hey up. Hi up.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Would not want to tickle a rhino. Yep, yep, yep.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Hey up. She just runs away. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes
Ah,
started
2v1.
round, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
Bully specialty. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh no! Beck gets covered. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? Oh god, she's graying. Depends what you have. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god. Okay, definitely not the correct choice. Oh, maybe it was?
Policy. Luca paused for a moment.
Why are we
and took his
continuing?
breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess.
Is this a new
He could
path?
make it up to her, but finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Oh my god, was Tickle the way? Hold on, I gotta see the tree. Are we on a new path? Oh, what is this? There's a back arrow now. Oh, Tickle has a question mark. It is a new path. Holy shit, this whole time tickling was the answer. The one emblem I thought was never going to be the answer was the actual answer I needed. Does this just put me back in the story? Yeah. Holy shit, Tickle is the correct path. Yep, these two show up. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear that
Oh, Rollo's
they
missing in
were
this timeline.
searching.
Yeah. That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
In
time.
a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weep Woods yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just, wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a
Luca
plan?
wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe this story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Are you? Oh, you're Hiram's probably daughter. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? The place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Fuck, do I have to play through this whole game from chapter 4? Alright, this might be a longer episode.
Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Not the piano. Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fellow like that. Sorry. Who were you talking to?
Luca
What?
motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Oh, yeah? Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? It's not playing a prank, and he didn't get lost. Someone took him. I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands
shit.
on Luca's shoulder.
So, okay, this is crazy. Because I'm sure it's gonna give me the option to fucking change my path. But I know for a fact that Nuncreed will help us later. However, he won't help us yet. So I don't think I should trust him yet. Dang it, boy. If there's something, you know, he won't trust us. Or like, he won't work with us until he knows that Juniper is actually Eleanor. Because he was surprised. He didn't know. Something that could help your friend, you need to tell the folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
Yeah, I got a
There
decision.
was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a blank lurk. Is this the right? Give me malice. There was a malice. Oh,
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes.
we got
A
it.
trap ready to spring.
We're on the right path.
Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this to all be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the
Luca twisted
treehouse.
free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Well, you see, Walt doesn't really exist. So fuck off, Mr. Nuncreed. Oh, story time. One last story. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mom always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. Ah, smaller, sharper. He's like, now the world looks so much small. Or whatever he said. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Oh god. Hello, Sharper. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a good thing to behold. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know the festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It'd be a shame if
The
someone...
two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
And that's how they made it the Sharper Valentine Festival. Oh, I just clued in that Perennial Harvest is a fucking scramble of Sharper Valentine. Identify yourself, please. Oh, it's Beck's mom. Nellie Modwell. I work here now. I'm unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kursak could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Can I go in there? Alright. Treehouse, and then we're coming back to that building, because we never actually got in that building. I'm assuming this is just a way of passing time. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Ty. Rolo, whatever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
We have a nap. Quick nap.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. "Wait? For what?" Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense?" Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just
could this
as
be?
Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh shit.
Chapter 5. Dangers Big and Small.
Oh.
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight.
Okay, so it's an adult.
His eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
The Nun Creed? Hello? Old Rolo? Stop right there! Or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Holy shit, it's Old Rolo. Who are
The
you?
large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
They fucking tested on him. Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. Has he not looked in the mirror yet? It's me. It really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo.
Oh my god, adult Rolo.
Bigger, older, changed.
Not more change again. How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? No, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for the superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some of the green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. Black licorice! Oh my god, that's the snack Solomon was snacking on to keep him young. I passed out and woke him like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead with what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Haha.
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
Rolo can fight now. Rolo fucking knocked out Hiram, like, just as a kid Rolo. Imagine adult Rolo tackling somebody. I'll take them all on. Hey, Beck. You have blue hair. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp,
You
Rolo
dying?
dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover. That come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I needed help. I don't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. Seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. The heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up here out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How'd you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Which we do. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so I'll start when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, just need to play it cool. Hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Sai, come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. There's change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You're the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson at heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Aw. Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it'd be a good fit for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You're not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this Ponduk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know yet. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Damn. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. I like the blue hair, but not another
She
peep.
sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Yeah, it does. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great, can we get back to the story now? Next part is an important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on the new lead researcher of deep engineering? It's Beck's mom. Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her. Long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to Perennial Harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit? Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I want what's best for you. I am eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days from having everything you've ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. No, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is Mom caught up in? Has she talked much about the job recently? Not really. She says she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Spec Mom came to replace? That would make sense. In fact, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she come home after work? Creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome mat for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Look at him go. I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go butts. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Rollo Cordial Cotter. And how do you plan to explain your new...
Waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay, that leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of
They
something.
each looked at each other with sleepy confidence
And nodded. Well, Godspeed. Alright, so Jeff and Iggy is our responsibility. Iggy I'm not too worried about. I think that'll be easy. Jeff, we have had no like ties with the entire. I'm pretty sure he's like the alligator dude that like sells ice cream. We've had like no ties with him the entire time. Do you say the same thing? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? I feel like she's reading Sharper Valentine's book. Hello, Jeff. I like how no one's in town but the people I need. Oh, are you... Wait, are you not Jeff? Oh, holy shit. Wait, I thought you were Jeff. Hold on. That's embarrassing. Where is Iggy? Maybe we'll go to Iggy first. Oh no, you're Jeff. Hey Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Hee hee. You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great, so you'll
The
help?
joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting your rascal.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk, hide, shit, fight. Oh, shit. Jeff looks like a guy that wants to fight. Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Oh, I picked the wrong one.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Oh god. Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Hee hee. God damn it. This is gonna be one of those things where there's no right answer. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than the king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay. Did I just pick the wrong one, or is there no... Hide.
His brow perked up.
Are you kidding me? What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Damn it. I literally picked all of them. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
His scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about little Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
I can't believe that took every single try. What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. Got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. That ain't gonna be free, you know. Thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
There we go, bargaining. Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Alright. Now where's Iggy? Are you in the woods? Hello, Iggy. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you gonna try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
He raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've been giant bags of malice now. We're giant bags of shit to each other.
He gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda hard or strange. We'll go with strange. Strange, you know?
He considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. There we go. Hit my stride now, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you it was the way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
Wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Von Horn, I'm impressed. And after this all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. Oh, because he really wanted to see
He
it.
glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. You doodle. We know about you, Iggy. We just like to cause chaos. Me
With a
too.
quick nod, Luca was off.
Hell yeah, brother. Picked every fucking correct choice there. Did you hear that, Tish?
He gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse. Aw.
A tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Aw, Tish is crying. Oh, she's talking! I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. What the fuck? Tish talked. Aw, dude, that meant a lot to them.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end."
Let's
And
go.
Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
That just leaves Beck.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Facts. We just have to carry a ladder in. Are we dressed as clipboards?
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths.
Look at
and
Rollo.
shot out his arms.
He's supposed to be taller. Just stay calm, Rollo. Oh, he's a maintenance guy. Look, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was saying with the ladder. Just calm. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Oh, are they inside? A delivery. We Trojan horsing this bitch? Oh shit, we're Trojan horsing this bitch. I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Great.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. Yes, if it be kept a secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. Suppose we can leave this one off the records. Yeah, fucking drone. Got your ass. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a
That was
stroke of his
good.
mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
That was good. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just
He
check.
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. You could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm
Rollo panicked.
Hank Atomic? Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Trish? Oh, this is why they were like, oh, God, everything's tying together. Yup. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. Ham fist? I like that. They come out like clockwork. What was that?
Distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do.
Clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Aha! Good shit, Iggy and Tish. Phew, that was close. Hey, there we are. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. When in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. Damn, Rollo. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Locate the founder's office. Alright. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Secret thing? Oh. 2 doors. Okay, that's one path. Fake plant? The whole place just feels fake. All of the things. A fake plant? Oh god, there's so many. Oh! Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Sharper? Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A fear of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how'd you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted. I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan. No!
Faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. Can't just leave yet. Or they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
To notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder? Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. Oh, we found it. I kind of just stumbled into it. So it is. It's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly unfortunate. Or truly fortunate, rather. Well, definitely unfortunate, but... Locked?
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Well, you see, Solomon was in this room, and we came from one door. So that means Solomon would have had to come out of the Founder's office. Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. You gonna bash it? Nice. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
I fuck with that guy. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rello, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. Well, if someone catches us, we should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Okay. That's a little too convenient, because fucking... This isn't the timeline where we got into Grand's or Mom's basement, so we kind of just pulled this shit out of nowhere.
The screen blinked to life.
Oh, maybe, no, I think we did hear it.
On a black background.
Yeah, we heard it over the walkie-talkie in this timeline with Rollo, I think. How did you guess that? Oh, this is the absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. But they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched.
He felt
smile.
he felt a little something there with that one. Your powers of detection are impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think you should do it. Or this should do it. Bingo, bango. Doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. We got too close. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all the noise.
Quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. Damn it. Come on, man. No water cups. Rollo? Because they don't drink. Because they're drones. They are drones. Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in. Hello, Kerr.
Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're
With
trapped.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two ramble rousers are coming with us. Nope. Oh! Yes, Roxy, let's go! That little shit just kicked me. Yo, throwback. Took a page out of my book. They'll just stand there after them. They'll just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fix have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Frollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. And entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? That's the first thing you asked? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist lab kit. Sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of growth spurt? I had more than a growth spurt. A growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure? Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? So she made it. I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound with discovered under Beacon Pines is a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Yeah, it speeds up life. Or it also decreases. Or it, like, slows down life. Reverses life. It was the secret to the Valentine's Fluoridizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of time. But it led to complications. A foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, who's dead, harnessing Tempest liquamine is reliably manipulate at organisms' age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Ko is very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
He sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They continued obvious errors, mistakes that someone of reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I consider that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kurt had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like, now. What? Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger, that, be careful. Ugh, Luca's in the most trouble here. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Oh, I get to look around. Malice, 80 proof whiskey. Alcohol. A hard drink for a hard man. Oh, even this alcohol is arrogant.
Muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother to me at all. Okay, can't talk to Coat Rack. I can talk to Solomon. I'm really sorry I dragged you into this mess, Solomon. You didn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're just gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Yeah, he's scheming. Yeah, that's the
Philip
console.
tapped on each of the cabinets.
All locked? Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you expected. Shut up, Sharper. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Solomon smell like smoke? That motherfucker. Let's see what else this boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Hey. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. I thought the electricity was broken. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yep. Rolo? Before we started tossing blame around. Is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. So let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. You're gonna let them in, you fuck. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. You love saying that. Dr. Modwell. A brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder Sharper. The fallen Jesus Christ, the big words. Progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest. Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine. You discover how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
He did that at the festival, too. Very good, Dr. Modwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you need me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Could finish, Rolo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Yeah, why would you fucking do it like that, dude? Wow, this stuff's pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what is in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a
Luca
taste.
jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca! Over here! Big toss. Move another inch and I smash
She held
it.
it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency?
Pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
Fuck you, Solomon. You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this
She
ends.
looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. You can't trust this jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
Hello?
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
She swap, dude, like some kind of swappy shit? Mr. Curry, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Try it out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to my efforts, and thanks to the efforts of Mr. Von Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Von Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Von Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me his true potential. And as fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal
A
life.
muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivals and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Yeah, we can handle a bunch of clipboards. 4 of us. Well, crap. Alright, Beck, tell me you switched the vials. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Damn it, Beck. Ugh. Hey, Rolo. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo. You just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter, with the hopes that it would be found by his successor. It's a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. What? Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in the lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquidamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest to keep that, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life? That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh, and this is the timeline where Grant, blows everything up. Okay, so this should still be an ending, though. But we're gonna live. Because we're in... No, it still hit us in the treehouse, so... Oh, well, maybe the treehouse has open windows. We're underground. A sudden explosion sounded from the hall.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
Mmm.
Still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
Oh, she blew up the side of the wall to rescue us.
The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
She doesn't blow up the source in this timeline. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luca's Gran. It's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they do? Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a
And we're back.
file from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about it. Beck!
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind
Oh,
my
thank
back?
God she swapped it. Oh, she poured something in it. I might have tweaked this wonder potion with a little junk change or malice. Okay. Okay. So hear me out, right? I don't think it's junk. And I don't think this is gonna do anything. We have change and malice. Malice is the token we just got. However, they have been going on and rambling about change for like the past 5 chapters. Change this, change that, change everything. And to be fair, if I do want a little revenge on Solomon and Sharper and Kerr, but if we pick Malice, we're kind of just as bad as they are, just in a different way, you know? Like, obviously we didn't murder anybody, we're not that bad in that regard. Maybe this kills fucking Sharper, who knows? We're gonna go with change, because they've spatted on about what change for like the entire past couple episodes.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? You're unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. Oh, money change. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Does it react with metal? Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
We have this scene again. Oh, he's younger. Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. There you go, Eris. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentines always do? We must be done. Or what must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. Or young Sharper. That would be great help, thank
She
you.
looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. They're just not gonna acknowledge how weird this is? You may leave now. What the fuck?
Epilogue.
Epilogue? Where'd chapter 9 go?
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Hey, it sounds like we saved everything at least. Shout out us. Roller, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Alright. Go see Rollo. It sounds like...
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Okay, so the game's gonna act like we figured out that... Or like, I guess after the whole festival, Juniper was like, I'm actually Eleanor, and like told Luca and shit.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Aw. Sounds like we got like a good ending. Is she out in the garden? Oh, she's in the kitchen. Hi, Mom. Oh, she's jamming it up. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Aw, she got a hobby. I guess I can't go in there again. Alright, let's go see Rolo. Hey, Roxy. I heard you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Aloma's shop going? Aw, they have a store together. It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up that state. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. Aw. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Aw, this sounds like a good end. We got a good ending. Hello, Mayor. Hey, Gus. How's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Alona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Hello, clipboards. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's
When
next?
perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Aw. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. We're formed! Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I've never felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here? This is something I can be proud of. Aw. Everyone's resolved. Except for this guy's getting his sleeping spot. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. He's a little happy. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. Slow and Dirty. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. Oh yeah? There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Oh, they're cute. Beacon Pines is like actually becoming a small town community now. Yeah, I figured they were helping too. We got Beck, Iggy, and yep. Tish. Don't ask why I forgot her name. I don't see Beckle. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of an antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. Aw. They'll be fine, right? They'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. There you go. So, you're right. It can't be sharper. Lead the way. Checking with Beck at her house. Oh, that's a long run. They just want me to talk to everyone in town, don't they? Hello, Eris. Young Mr. Von Horn. How's little Sullivan, or Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his cradle and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke to at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Look at the face, he's giving him the stank eye. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help however they can. I can't wait to teach them how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Yeah. That would be acceptable. Beacon Beacon. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. But I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Without Kerr. He looked at his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. We talked to Lumi. Hello, Zariel. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I... No. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. The worst thing to an emo. Okay, well, check on Dawn, and then I will progress. Gotta check on Dawn. Hey, Dawn. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Let's fucking go! Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals? The story writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become big and fancy, when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in. See what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha, we both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Thanks, Dawn. Okay, so we're going to Beck's house. We'll talk to Nuncreed. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
There you go. Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Oh my god, he's like fucking selling out the shit. Yo, did your beetles come back? Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastus Tidius. And that's good? It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the of the county. Hello, Beck. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. What's that like? You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds an awful like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh shit. What we got? Aw. Is it for the treehouse? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do- Oh! It's the one from our father's grave! They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Oh wait, no it's not. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay- It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. Oh, we get to put it. Oh, we're gonna put it at his grave. It is the tree. Okay. I thought I was tripping for a second. I was like, no, it's not. It's a real tree that they have. And I was like, no, it's this one. All right, you got it. Now there's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, the ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang out tight to that little tree. Hello, Dad. Hello, Eleanor. Oh, is she crying? Oh, I can't cry again.
This is it.
Oh, fuck me.
And I've been waiting for.
Good end.
Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Alright. Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. Been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Paul always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Aw, Beck's accepted. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Got some good friends. We do, don't we? I'm so proud of you. Your father would have been so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? You ever dream about Dad? No, night goes by that I don't. Are you afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because of so much lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. I'm gonna cry. It's coming. Fuck. Oh, not the sit. Hey, Dad. Oh fuck. Dr. Moodwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for so much longer. Not to lay down. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. His dad would be so proud of us now. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. Ugh, fuck. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. And that's the end. Oh. Oh, what a fucking great game that was, dude. Oh, hold on. I gotta recover real quick. I was not expecting to find a good, like, semi-dark story-based game. I had a bunch of games laid out for what I wanted to play for spooky season. And I was, like, all decided, bought the game, loaded it up, and then as I was looking for some, like, I was looking through some of my settings for the game, I saw a post on Twitter about Beacon Pines. And I was like, oh, this looks kind of cute. And I looked into it more. And I fucking closed the game I was gonna play. It's called In Sound Mind. Bought this game. And I was just like, I'm playing this one. This is the one. And I'm so glad I did. This game has been great. This has been easily one of my favorite games of this year. Probably up there as one of my favorite story-based Choices Matter game. My only criticism is that sometimes things were a little too convenient, but the path and the writing was so well done. Love to see all of it. And the art, the expressions of the characters, so cute. Good story, nice dark twist to it, and I think we got the good ending. I think that was the ideal ending. I'm not sure what Malice would have brought us, but I think I'm content with how our story went. And I'm definitely gonna have to look into the studio to see if they have any other games, because that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Ugh. I don't want to skip through the credits because I know these people put in hard work, but for the sake of time. Oh, they're unskippable. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, they're unskippable credits. This looks like just backers, though. Anyway, that was Beacon Pines. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched the entire playthrough, this game broke me a little bit. That's going to be the only Let's Play for the next couple weeks. I do have some shorts coming out, but the next time that we start a series, it will be Pokemon Violet coming to the channel on November 17th, probably. I'm probably going to upload a few parts on the day that it releases. Hopefully we'll be playing the game early. So that being said, leave a comment below, let me know what your favorite part of Beacon Pines was. Like the video if you enjoyed the series, subscribe for more videos similar to this one, and I'll see you in the next one, assuming there is nothing after these credits. 10 years later, there is shit after the credits. Oh shit. Wow, nice kick. And Solomon is... Sharper, did you find it? Yeah. Solomon is a... Oh? I found... The source? Say the source. Is that like all of his memories flooding back to him? Is he gonna end up... Is that fate? Was that like a metaphor for fate? Everything turns out the way it is. He discovers he's just evil from root. He discovers it by himself when he's born. Oh shit. Oh shit indeed.